0 o'clock to 0:05. Hook Jambo, Kenya. Imagine a prison so fortified it feels like a military base. That's the reality right now in Sokoto, Nigeria, where the controversial IPOB leader Nnamdi Kanu has just been locked away for life. 0:05 to 0:30. Background Habari friends. For those who need a quick catch-up, Nnamdi Kanu is the fiery leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, or IPOB. He's been a central figure in the long-standing movement for a separate Biafran state in southeastern Nigeria. After a lengthy legal battle, a Nigerian court found him guilty on serious terrorism charges, culminating in a life sentence just this past Thursday. His subsequent transfer to the Sokoto Maximum Security Custodial Center has triggered an unprecedented security response, turning the facility into one of the most heavily guarded locations in West Africa right now. This isn't just a routine prisoner transfer. It's a major event with deep historical and political roots. 0:30 to 1 o'clock. Details. Let's get into the specifics. The Sokoto Custodial Center is now surrounded by a massive deployment of soldiers, police officers, and Department of State Services agents. We're talking armored vehicles, heightened patrols, and a strict no-fly zone over the area. Nnamdi Kanu was convicted on multiple counts, including terrorism, treasonable felony, and inciting public violence. The judge cited his broadcasts on Radio Biafra, which allegedly encouraged attacks on state institutions. The transfer to Sokoto, a city far from his support base in the southeast, is a strategic move by the Nigerian government to isolate him and prevent any attempts to break him out or incite further unrest from within the prison walls. The authorities are taking no chances. 1 o'clock to 1:30. Impact. So why should we in Kenya care about this? First, it shows the extreme measures governments will take against separatist movements. This resonates with ongoing debates about devolution and regional autonomy here at home. Second, it could destabilize the entire West African region. Increased tensions in Nigeria often have a ripple effect, potentially affecting economic partnerships and regional security collaborations that Kenya is a part of. Third, human rights organizations are already raising alarms about the conditions of his confinement, a reminder of the importance of upholding justice and human dignity everywhere. For Kenyans, it's a stark lesson in how deeply divisive political issues are handled and the potential for such actions to either calm or inflame national tensions. 1:30 to 1:45. Analysis. Security experts are comparing this lockdown to the treatment of other high-profile secessionist leaders globally. The consensus? This heavy-handed approach might contain the immediate threat, but often fuels martyrdom and long-term resentment among followers. The Nigerian government is betting that isolation will quell the Biafra movement, but history shows that such movements are rarely defeated by incarceration alone. The outlook is for continued, possibly intensified protests and cyber activism from the IPOB diaspora, which could strain Nigeria's international relations and, by extension, its partnerships with other African nations like Kenya. The situation is a tinderbox. 1:45 to 1:50. Conclusion. In summary, Nnamdi Kanu's life sentence and the extreme security in Sokoto are more than a Nigerian story. It's a pivotal moment for regional stability and governance. It forces us to reflect on unity, justice, and security across our continent. 1:50 to 1:55. Call to action, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications for daily news updates.